Hi everyone. I just want to talk about a little thing that I realize is very, very cool. Um, I was talking to someone this morning and they were in a less than ideal situation at work. And what we were talking about, and I've been in first of all, lots of less than ideal situations at work where I still had to learn to have peace and trust God. And sometimes there was one job, God let me stay in that job for 7 years before it got better. But during that 7 years, I was praying the word over the situation. I got to the point to where people who didn't want to change, I just operated around them. If I knew how they were, I didn't engage. If they didn't want to change and get help to be better people, I just let them be so that I could keep my peace, because you cannot control other people. And so for years, I prayed over that job and prayed over that situation. And one by one, God weeded out those people until when I got into the 7th year, we had amazing management. And it was management that I could get on board with and I could grow and learn from. And I learned, and that's just not the only situation. I've been in other situations too that were not good, that God would not release me from because He was training me for something harder. And so right now, I am in situations that it's not comfortable at all. To not have my own place, to be able to work, to deal with pain like I'm doing. And God hasn't lifted the pain. In fact, He's allowed more pain to enter my life. And so I still have to learn how to operate and be the person God expects me to be in the midst of all of that, and midst of all of this, because I still have to stand before Him and give an account for what He's called me to do. So as I was talking to this person and encouraging them in their situation, that they can still be at peace in the middle of crazy or uncomfortable, but it's just they have to do some finagling around. I realize that's what God is doing with me. I am in, for my personality, the most uncomfortable situation. The most thing you would not think of what you would do for someone who is my personality and flip it on the opposite in every area. And that's what He's done. And it made me thankful because I'm like, oh, wow, you still have purpose for me, or you would not be training me right now. So like right now I'm walking. I have a gym membership. Guys, I have a gym membership that someone else is paying for. But because I don't have a vehicle, and when you're borrowing someone else's car, sometimes it's not as ideal to do that. You have to figure ways around that. So I will still get the value out of that gym membership somehow. Every month, I'm gonna make sure that the Lord's gonna make sure of that. But I'm still also going to continue to work my body the way it needs to be worked at home and walking around the neighborhood. And despite the setback, because my body still needs to heal and there are things I still need to do. So that was my really good thing I saw this morning, is I still have value. I still am being trained. I'm not forgotten by God. He's training me for something that all of this hard, this confinement, this everything that I'm going through, He's training me for something that's gonna make whatever that is feel like a breeze after this season. Well, you all have a great day. And remember to find the glimpses of hope, the glimpses of joy in the middle of your pain. Bye.